Hey guys, during my visit in Dortmund, Germany at MRTV's XR Hardware Showcase, I also had the chance to try out the Play for Dream headset. This is very interesting piece of hardware because it's essentially a copy of the Apple Vision Pro, but with controllers and PCVR compatibility and nearly half of the price. So this is very, very interesting. So I had about 1 hour to test the device. That's enough time for a good first impressions, but later I will get this headset here in my studio. So I will do a full review then. But yeah, as I said, for the first impressions is enough. In the description you will find information about this headset. My name is Thomas and you're watching VoodooDE VR. Let's have some fun with the video and let's go!
VoodooDE.
Okay guys, so let's talk about the Play for Dream. So in this location I had around 1 hour time for this headset, and I never heard anything about, I heard about it, that it will be announced and so on, but I had no idea what I should expect. So when I saw the headset, I thought, wait, this is the Apple Vision Pro. So it looks like the Apple Vision Pro, but with the front looks also like it would be made out of glass, but it's plastic. And I think it's a good decision because it's lighter. Then in the back on the head strap, the battery is included, and this is great because the counterweight is there. With the Apple Vision Pro you have no counterweight, so there's very front heavy, but with the Play for Dream it's not so front heavy because you have the counterweight and you also don't need the thing in your pocket, the battery. So the comfort, in my opinion, was much better than the Apple Vision Pro. However, the problem with my head shape is I have a strange head, so normally I have to use the maximum setting of the head straps of all headsets, and with this one it was even, I had to put it on the absolute maximum and then I had problems to remove it from my head because I couldn't spin the wheel so that I could remove it again. So I had to push it from my head. They hadn't seen that before, but I mean, for most of you, you won't have this problem. Of course, this is my strange head shape, but they said they try to change that also. You also have a optional halo strap that also only sits on your forehead here, and that's great for mixed reality. You can see your environment and so on, but then my eyes were pretty far from the lenses and I had a smaller field of view. And then I changed back to the normal facial interface. The weight is, as they say, 650 grams with battery. That's very good balance, better than the Apple Vision Pro, but later in my full review I will measure that again. So the display was insane, We have a micro OLED display with a resolution of 3840 by 3552 per eye. That's insane. At 90 Hertz with a micro OLED, this is insane. Yeah. So it's like the Apple Vision Pro, a very good display. Yeah. Unfortunately, I couldn't try any test tool, so I can't show you through the lens stuff and so on. I couldn't measure the field of view, unfortunately. But later in my full review, when they send it to my studio, I will do that. But the screen door effect you could definitely not see. There was not visible distortion or wobbling effect or so. The colors were absolutely great. The black levels were perfect because it's an OLED display. Yeah? I tried, for example, Half-Life Alyx or Alien Rogue Incursion. Was pretty nice. The text was very good visible, so you can work with this headset without problems. The brightness was a smaller problem. When I played Alien Rogue Incursion, I asked them if this is the maximum brightness, and they said yes. Yeah, this is a disadvantage of the OLED display. It was a little bit dark. I mean, it was not a huge problem, but I noticed that compared to other headsets. Yeah, but I mean, everything has advantage and disadvantage. The lenses were clear. The sweet spot was good. Yeah, was really good. Edge to edge clarity. Also, I could see everything in my on the edges as well. The But when you use the halo strap, that was not so good anymore. That was blurry at the edges, but just use the facial interface then. Chromatic aberration was visible, but very, very small, but it was not a problem for me. Binocular overlap, to be honest, I didn't focus on that, but I think when I couldn't complain, it was good, but I will focus on that in my full review. The field of view, as I said, I couldn't measure. Unfortunately, I will also do that in my review later. I think when I remember that it was like the Quest 3, something like that. Yeah, so it should be enough, but I will measure that later. So the user interface, it's insane. When you use it, you think, okay, it's an Apple Vision Pro. They copied the user interface one by one. It's insane. Yeah, even the look of the apps and the buttons to close an app or to swipe an app, it's absolutely the same. This is so crazy. I hope they won't get any problems for copyright stuff or so. They should change a little bit or so. I don't know. And then you have all the apps like all social media apps, Instagram, X, and Facebook, whatever. You have everything there. And you also have a PCVR streaming app. That means you can start this app and then start a tool on your PC and then start SteamVR. And that works via USB cable or via Wi-Fi 7. I tried it via Wi-Fi 7 and it was no problem. I played Half-Life Alyx and Alien Rogue Incursion. There was no problems. Really great. Yeah. And this is a huge advantage over the Apple Vision Pro. So you natively have PCVR support. And the next thing is we have integrated controllers. And we have the controllers in the package and they are really interesting. I've never seen these controllers. They look interesting, very small and very handy and very good. Yeah. And even my wife, she was also on this event. She said, wow, that feels really good when she tried out the Play for Dream. She never said that before. Interesting. However, there was a problem with the tracking, but I'm very sure this was caused by the light situation there. We had a really huge window in this room and the sun was burning inside this room. Yeah, it was even so hot. And I think that caused some tracking problems with the controllers. So I will try this at home later. For compatibility, as I said, we have SteamVR, PCVR, but they also have their own app store. Of course, it's not the official Apple store. That's the only problem with this headset. You don't have the big Apple store. Yeah, you have to use the app store from Play for Dream, but still there are some cool games like Hubris, Audio Trip. I saw a list of games that you could install. That was really good. The performance was also great in the user interface. They have a Snapdragon XR2 Plus Gen 2, so a lot of performance. And I also tried to watch movies, like 3D movies and so on. You can copy files on your headset and then also from streaming and so on. And it was a blast. It was so good to watch movies. The same as the Apple Vision Pro. Yeah, so the Vision Pro is my favorite headset for watching movies, and this one is the same. It's also good. It's crazy. Yeah, and you can also work with up to 7 virtual monitors. I couldn't try it, but they told it to me. So it's also great to work with this headset. And then I tried the mixed reality pass-through, and this is a blast as well. It's great with the Apple Vision Pro, but with the Play for Dream, it's as good as with the Vision Pro, and it's a blast. Yeah, I even had a virtual TV placed on the wall, and then it throws virtual shadow on my real wall, like the Apple Vision Pro. Even that they copied. It's insane. Yeah, it's insane. Really nice mixed reality. The IPD adjustment, they say they support a range from 51 to 78 millimeters, and they also have integrated eye tracking in the headset. So if you put on your headset, it measures and sets the IPD automatically. That's great. You can also use the eye tracking for your virtual avatar, for example, for a VR chat or so. That's also no problem. For people wearing glasses, you have optional magnetic prescription lenses that you can order, but you can just use the halo strap and then wear the glasses under the headset. My wife tried to use the Ray-Ban Meta glasses under the headset and it worked. Yeah, so no problem with the halo strap. For the sound and microphone, I didn't focus on that. The sound was okay, I think, but the environment was not so good to try that. So I will try it later. For the battery life, I asked them if I really go full power, like watch high resolution movies and play games and so on, and the battery will last 1.5 hours. Without an additional power bank. That's okay, I think, but also the weight is good, the weight spread is good, and then you can still connect a power bank if you want, yeah, but otherwise, yeah, perhaps if you do normal stuff with the headset, work or so, then it lasts longer. Now let's talk about the price. I mean, the Apple Vision Pro costs, what was the price? $3,500 or so, right? It's insane. And you cannot even play with the Apple Vision Pro. You have no controllers. And the price of the Play for Dream is $1,999 for the 512 gigabyte version. And this is nearly half of the price with the same quality and the same things you can do. Crazy, absolutely crazy. You can perfectly work, you can perfectly watch movies, and you can still play PCVR with the controllers, wireless or via cable. Wow, yeah, that's what I really wanted for the Vision Pro. And there's also a 1 terabyte version for $2,299 that you can order. Wow. So who should buy that? Of course, all people that think the Apple Vision Pro is too expensive. I mean, $2,000 is still expensive, but not nearly as expensive as the Vision Pro, and you can do the same stuff. Yeah, so it's an all-round headset. So everybody who has money and want an all-round headset where you can also play PCVR, this could be very, very interesting. However, I will get the headset to my studio here, perhaps in April. I think they change it through the creators. I think Tyrell will get it first or so, and then me, and then PD, and so on. I don't know. I will see. And then I will have much more time to do a full review. So make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and then you will be noticed when I upload the review of the Play for Dream. It's a very interesting headset. Also check out my other headsets. And if you have questions, write it in the comments below. Thank you for watching and see you next time in virtual reality. See ya!
VoodooDE